Hello everybody, we're back with eFootball 2026, and as I promised the other day during the last video, I'm gonna be talking about free Eden Hazard, Dumfries, and especially the top tier English box, which is very important for you to know how good that box is, because if you are trying to build a team or you are getting players for events, this is the kind of box you have to use your coins in. It's not that common for this type of box to appear. We had one especially good Spanish box with Cubarsí and Mosquera. We had one Italian with Porsche, Lukaku, and Zielinski. We had one worldwide. It was European. I think it was European, not worldwide, with Nuno Mendes, Kulusevski, and Vardiol. And now we have this one, and we have many boxes like this during the year, like English, Italian, Spanish, but this is the one you have to pay attention to. I think in this box you have 6, well, it is supposed to be like 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 very good players, some of them top tier, out of 11. So when you think about, for example, players of the week not being that good, at least this time, tomorrow we're gonna have a new box, probably with Mbappe. I mean, for sure with Mbappe. Maybe it's gonna be okay to use coins on that, on those players of the week, but you can only use 300 coins. The rest, if you have like 800, 1,000, something like that, and you are building teams for events, then you should pay attention to this, because it's 9 out of 11. You can only lose 200 coins, and those you turn into GPs. The rest is all win-win. And I have to tell you, Szoboszlai, Havertz, Kudus, and Pope are like top tier competitive. And we maybe can add Walker to the top tier. And then, well, even Maino, but let's say Maino, Colville, and Tanaka are like second level, but still desirable cards, and I am already using them on my English team. Tanaka, Maino, Colville, also Pope. Walker, I fired him because the one from Milan is better. I have that one. Szoboszlai went straight to my main team because I was using Szoboszlai as a winger, and now this card is better. And then Kudus is going to be main on the English team. And well, it's not going to be main on my main team because I have Messi, Baggio, and other epic options. Okay, so remember that this is a very important box, a very strong box, and it's gonna help new players to become quite competitive in no time. And it's gonna help lots of players to build very strong event teams. And that's good because you have to play events, and then you have like weak cards, and it becomes difficult to play the event. And if people are using Smart Assist, then it's going to be even worse, because Smart Assist with better players works even better. So remember that. We're going to be talking about Hazard and Dumfries too. So we're going to start with Hazard and Dumfries. So first, we're going to talk about only training. It's nothing special to talk about. This card is just super good, and it's completely free. You're going to get it just by doing a bunch of penalty rounds. It's the first thing you're going to get. And then comes the random openings, and those are not that good. I mean, cards are good, but the system is not that comfortable. This one you get for free and for sure, and super quickly. So, this is the training I gave Hazard. The thing has options. This is the one I like the most. It's not that fast, but acceleration is quite good with lots of equilibrium. Fuck. I always doing this. Now I forgot to switch the language. I was trying to read equilibrium or balance, whatever the word is, and I was reading like equilibrio. I'm not looking for equilibrium. I think it's balance. And then fudge. It's in Spanish because it's not equilibrium. Equilibrium is a film with Batman. Okay, whatever. So it's a lot of balance. Lots of tight possession, and that's going to help the player turn. You're gonna be able to keep the ball quite well with some physical contact, and he needs to be able to stop, turn, change directions, and reach the area to score or to give a pass. He's good at passing, so that's why he doesn't need to be that fast. Right now, speed is not that important because it takes longer for a player to reach top speed, and that's a huge problem. If you don't have enough acceleration, then they're gonna take the ball from you before you reach top speed, and that's a huge disadvantage. Of course, if you have players like Eto'o, right now Eto'o is super top competitive because he can do stuff like 99 acceleration, 99 speed, but that's not that common for free-to-play cards. So free-to-play players need to go with something like this. Try not to leave kicking power below 85, and stamina, of course, try to not keep it below 85. In this case, I can't do anything else. 88 kicking power is enough, and more stamina will kill the rest of the build. You might take a little bit from tight possession, but for just 1 point or something, I think it's not convenient. Okay, so wait, I'm gonna show you the skills. I added the second striker. Very important to have that position because in that way you can, with just one position, and I got it with just one try, you can use Hazard as a center forward, but with the second striker command. Style. Okay, so he's ambidextrous, very good. He went straight to my main team. It's a very good card. It's better than the one I had. I was using, can't remember, like Zielinski there, or I was using Rafael Leao, but Leao was kind of losing too many balls, and it was player of the week, so I couldn't give him all the necessary skills, and that's kind of sucks for your main team. Leao is a main player on my players of the week, so, and Italian league. Okay, so Hazard comes with no shooting skill. So I added the 3 shooting skills. He's not going to be good at jumping and that kind of stuff, so no defense. So no need for interception or blocker nor aerial superiority. There's no point in that. He has a phenomenal pass. He has one touch pass through passing, outside curler. That's a huge passing combo. Enough. Fighting spirit, I think it should be on every player. And he has already the heal tricks, so he comes with Neymar's double touch. And I'm gonna add Marseille turn. Right now, my Marseille turn is completely broken. So you have to remember that, because, I don't know, getting the ball with the Marseille turn or just using smart assist and being able to perform Marseille turn with just one touch is super convenient. Okay, so those are the skills. I'm going to show you the numbers for this training, and I'm going to show you an option to this training. So those are the numbers. You know, pause the video, watch it at your own pace. Okay, that's that. Now, okay, how much time? 11 minutes, so that's a lot. Okay, so I thought about this build with removing a little bit here, maybe a little bit here. Oh, removing lots of aerial strength, yeah, like there, maybe something like that. Wait, let me see. Oh, maybe 2 more points, like there. All right, and dexterity is 11, something like this. You know, you go a little bit extra dexterity, or of course, instead of doing that, you should go here. Then you have 84 stamina, you reach beyond 90 kicking power, 86 speed. It's a little bit better, but this is like a middle ground, something like it's too warm. I mean, it's like it's just warm, yeah. It's too in the goddamn middle. I will go for, if you are not going for the first training, then I will just take lots of dribbling, like, wait, maybe one more, maybe one less. What is this? No, like less, even less. There. This guy is short, so he's not going to be bad at turning like this, but with these numbers, you can actually go and do some damage here. You see? That's 99 balance with 94 acceleration. That 99 balance is crazy. It's 98, no, perfect. And you have crazy amounts of offensive awareness. So the guy is going to be very smart at placing himself. If you use him as a center forward, second striker, this build will be better in my opinion. If you use him as a winger, then the other one, I think it will be better. But this one is kind of scary. 99 balance, this guy is going to be able to do some crazy shit. 94 acceleration with kicking power. Yeah, and technique is still good. Passing is very good for a center forward like this. So, okay, remember this as an option. That's it for Hazard. I'm going to show you again. It's quite simple, but effective. I'm kind of a little bit interested in trying this training quite a bit, but using a forward like this in my kind of gameplay is not actually a good idea. So that's why I'm not doing it. Okay, so those were the numbers. Again, this is what you're gonna get. Now I'm gonna put everything back in place. This was like 90 there, right? Nope. One less point. There, and then here. probably too much. 5-5-3, that's not good. There you go. And then here. And that's that. Now we have technique, passing, finishing. We have a little bit of speed, acceleration, very good, kicking power, lots of balance, physical contact, and stamina kind of shitty. Alright, so that was Hazard. That was Hazard. Now we're going to jump to the Italian team, the Calcio, and we're going to check our new starting player. This guy, in my opinion, is even better than Milano Walker. This is why I fired the other guy, because Milano Walker is much better. Milano Walker has lots of jumping, so it's almost the same player, but the other one doesn't have jumping. So that's a huge problem, because he's not going to be that good at defending corners, and he's not going to have great control of the side. In this case, my fullbacks are always good at keeping control of the entire line on the ground and in the air. So, you know, take that in account. Okay, now we're gonna check Dumfries. These are Dumfries' numbers. His defense is enough, because I'm not comparing his defense to Walker. I'm comparing his defense to, you know, the middle of the media of fullbacks. And I think a fullback with 75 tackling is enough, because they are half offensive, half defensive, and they have to have lots of physicality. And Dumfries is a monster. Check that out, like physical contact 90 with jumping 90, 92, 90 acceleration. His balance is not that good. Walker, I think Walker has better balance. I think. No, it's just the same. If we compare this guy to this guy, Dumfries is getting the starting position because he has better skills. But Dumfries is more or less, he's kind of better everywhere, except kicking power. Kicking power is, Walker is much, much better. But 82 is not actually bad. Dumfries is better at physical contact, he's taller, he has almost the same balance, almost the same stamina. And then Walker is just better at defending. Defensive engagement is important in this game right now, and Walker is better. But Dumfries is going to compensate with just pure, raw physical power. So yeah, unwavering and high, so it's even better than Walker. And then Dumfries has better skills, and he starts with one-touch pass. And one-touch pass is a super top-tier skill for all defenders, for every player, but especially for fullbacks, because you send the ball to the side and you want to pass it quickly so they don't reach you. And that's why Dumfries, that's the main reason why Dumfries is starting. But I don't know if you can measure how good this card is, adding that it is completely free and you can't miss it unless you just don't play the game. But with just, I don't know, 10 games or maybe 5 games, you can get Dumfries. With 5 games, I think you get 2 openings. If you get Dumfries in the first 2 openings, then you don't need to do anything else. All right, let's check the points. Let's check the points to get this set up. It's amazing, it's amazing. I mean, this guy could easily be my main fullback for divisions. I'm not using this guy. I already added man marking and interception. I'm not using this guy as my main fullback because I have epic players. Epic players are just better, as a general rule. I'm using Cáceres, and Cáceres has everything, but also showtime skill, and he cannot be tired. No arrows pointing down because it's an epic card. So yeah. Now, after the numbers, we have man marking, interception. Of course, those are mandatory. And then I think you need passing skills. This guy has one-touch pass, pinpoint crossing. He has heading and long throws. That's amazing. So, blocker, aerial superiority, captaincy, fighting spirit. We are missing sliding tackle. And in this game, sliding tackle is super important. So, probably with one-touch pass and pinpoint crossing, I will go for outside curler. You have to choose between weighted pass and low lofted pass, and then sliding tackle. I actually forgot about the sliding tackle. I need to add it. You cannot have right now fullbacks with no sliding tackle. That's wrong. Okay, so those are the skills you need to add. And now we can go back to the English team and talk about the English box. So there is none of those players here. Oh, no, wait. We have Pope. But then we have Maino and Tanaka. And Colville. So this is 3, 4. 4 players out of 9 very good players. I'm not using the other ones. Well, first because I don't have them. Probably I will go for one of these positions, or maybe even Fernando Torres' position will be covered by Havertz. But I'm not using, or I'm okay, again. Salah is going to be replaced by Kudus, for sure. Not because Salah is a worst option, but because this card is not really good. And we have, let's say, Kudus here, Havertz here or here. And then I'm going to get a fullback. But the fullback is very good, but probably not better than Shaw. So I don't really need him. If I get that guy, I'm going to keep him because the card is really good. But I have those positions covered. And I have Havertz, Kudus, the fullback, and that's it, I think. Those are the only cards I need. And okay, so let's check numbers on my no. I'm not going to show you, well, maybe I do. I mean, I'm going to do it quickly. These are my no numbers, thought to be an AMF with defensive options. I think it's very, very, very good. Now, this guy is top tier because he has lots of balance, very good acceleration and speed with good kicking power, enough kicking power. He's not that good at jumping. He's a little short, but AMFs are generally not good for that. And jumping 82 with 175, he's going to win quite a nice amount of aerial balls. If you know how to position players properly, then he's going to be quite tricky. But it's very, very important that he has 88 acceleration and 91 balance for a guy with 80 defense and 88 speed, with jumping, 88 tight possession for a short guy, like 175 is a perfect number, and he has passing. So I think this card is top tier competitive. He has fighting spirit, interception, and man marking, top tier for defending. Maybe right now it would be good to add sliding tackle. And he has double touch, long range curler, one touch pass, outside curler, and low lofted pass. He has passing. He needs through passing, that's mandatory. Through passing, probably I would like to have through passing, soul control, through passing, soul control, long range shooter, through passing, soul control, long range shooter. Maybe soul control, we can avoid that. His shooting is okay. Maybe, through passing, Marseille turn, long range shooter, one time shot, and sliding tackle. I think those are the 5. We cannot go for soul control. If you're going to use soul control, then I think you should avoid one time shot. Yeah, that will be annoying, but or sliding tackle, but I don't know, sliding tackle for an AMF. I think it's okay to avoid the sliding tackle, but right now those are so good. Sliding tackle is such a powerful tool. Yeah, I mean, you need to think about that. Think about those skills I told you, but try not to leave behind long range shooter, Marseille turn, and through passing. Those 3 you need for sure. Then you have to make a fine selection. Okay, wait. I'm going to show you the numbers quickly. Those are the numbers. Pause the video, check it at your own pace. We are not going to waste time with this. I think we have time, but let's see. Yeah, we have half an hour. I have to show you 4 or 5 players, so no problem. I'm going to leave Nick Pope for last because I think Nick Pope could be main goalkeeper on a main team, like a main competitive divisions team. That was my no. Tanaka. Tanaka, in my case, is a good option for a midfielder. He is let's see. This guy is gonna be DMF here, and yeah, probably Tanaka is gonna be CMF. Yes, because his defense numbers are just good for a CMF. He has enough technique, enough passing, everything is enough. He's not crazy good at anything, but a very good option for an event team, like an English Premier League team. He has good speed. Acceleration is actually not good, but he's not AMF. He's CMF. So for a guy helping the attack but concentrating more in working the midfield, it's gonna be enough. Enough balance, good stamina, physical contact and jumping are not crazy good. He's 180, so it's gonna be fine. I think you should keep this card because he could be a top tier Japanese player for the Japanese team. If you think about Tanaka as a Japanese player for the Japanese team, then he is top tier. If you're gonna use him just like I'm using him, okay, then he's just average good. But there is another thing that makes this card quite good and quite desirable, and that's skills. That is skills. His non-dominant leg precision is medium, but he comes with outside curler. So that's not a huge problem because he's going to be CMF and not AMF. But he is completely ready to play. He comes with soul control, long range shooting, perfect for AMFs and CMFs. You need that. You don't want actually double touch here because he's on the slow side, so you are not going to waste double touch. But he already has soul control and long range shooting, so that means you can perform the cheat shot and completely for free, already prepared. You have one touch pass through passing combo, but he has weighted pass, which is the best pass for general purposes, and outside curler, mega top tier, amazing. Then he has man marking, track back, very good, interception and fighting spirit. Again, this guy doesn't have the sliding tackle, and you know, watching this guy, I'm starting to think, Maino, I want him as an AMF. As an AMF, I avoid the sliding tackle. And this guy, I want this guy as a CMF. So this guy is gonna be using sliding tackle. And I think you have to add a one-time shot, long range curler. He has shooting, right? Some shooting. Oh yeah, very good curl. Good, very good. So long range curler, one-time shot, blocker, sliding tackle, and something else. Oh, maybe Marseille turn. Maybe Marseille turn is going to be too much. But let's say you don't add Marseille turn, then this guy could be using either acrobatic clearance or let's say, well, maybe double touch, or something like a heel trick. No aerial superiority, no heading. He's not going to be that good at jumping and stuff, unless you're thinking of this guy specifically for the Japanese team. If you think you're gonna use him for a Japanese team, or you are thinking about using a Japanese team, you're building a Japanese team, then aerial superiority will be okay, because this guy fighting guys in the Japanese league, he could be very good at winning aerial balls. So yeah, remember that. I'm gonna show you training, the numbers. It's a lot of shooting, but the curl, 80 curl, it was a very magical number for me. So yeah, if you want to remove a bunch of points here and give him more dribbling, it's not a bad idea. The other numbers, you should not mess with these numbers. Defending is again on the low side. Maybe you could add a bunch of points there. I don't think it's a good idea, but yeah, it won't be bad. That's it. Yeah, maybe here, I don't know, 78 jumping for a guy 180 is not bad. But maybe you could just start removing points here, and with this kind of thing, maybe curl, or maybe there, I don't know, curl 75 is enough, and then you could go and give him a bunch of points here, like there, and it will be 85 tight possession. But you know, if the guy gets close to the area, he's not going to be that good. And I want to add long range curler because I have 80 curl. So yeah, be careful. No, I'm missing a point now. Where is? Oh, wait, another one. There you go. Yeah, I really like those 80 in curl. I think shooting improves a lot, but a crazy lot, like something that is not clear in the numbers. It it becomes much better with the curl. Yeah, especially shooting from afar. Okay, so those are out Tanaka numbers. Then Colville. Colville is a complicated card, but he became my main player. Well, one of my main players. I'm not going to replace Byrne because I really like that player of the week. But this guy went to the main English team because all in all, his numbers are very good for a free card. He's better than the average player of the week. And he has acceleration and 75 balance, which is crazy, with tight possession, ball control, and passing. This guy could easily be a main competitive player for divisions, but he's missing a speed and stamina, and that is not that is reason enough not to use him in divisions, especially the stamina. But the speed right now, I think you cannot play a defender like this. Either way, I think I'm using Cubarsí with 80. Oh, I was using Cubarsí with 85. I replaced him already. Speed 84, it's a little bit low. It's better to have acceleration right now than speed, but you should have 85, 86 to 88. Especially, I mean, you should have 88. Acceleration is 80, 85, 80, 82 is more or less okay. Difficult to reach 80, 82 with the general free-to-play center backs. So numbers are okay for a event team. And if you don't have anything, you are starting with the game, then this guy is a top-tier defender for you. But there is always a but. He has a problem. He starts with a few skills, and you cannot play a center back without blocker nor fighting spirit. You need blocker and fighting spirit. So that means he has 4. He needs 4, at least 3 more. He needs acrobatic clearance, blocker, and fighting spirit. You might avoid heading, and without heading you could go for low lofted pass and weighted pass, and that will be it. Weighted pass, low lofted pass, blocker, acrobatic clearance, and fighting spirit. If you want all 8 defending skills, then you go for blocker, acrobatic clearance, fighting spirit, heading, and weighted pass, and that's it. He already has one touch pass and through passing. Through passing is not that good, but whatever. I mean, I prefer to have weighted pass and or low lofted pass, but one touch pass is top tier. So again, for an event team, here you have a top tier card. If you build him completely, at some point I'm gonna try to do it, you're gonna end up having a very, very good player, even for divisions. And now I want to show you Pope. Check those numbers. The guy is 198. 72 kicking power, jumping 74, physical contact 72. Everything over 70. His numbers are 90, 90, 84, 90, 90. You can build him to have 90, 90, 87, 90, 92. So that's even better. But you will be missing jumping and physical contact. It will be, in the end, jumping 70 and physical contact, say, 68. I don't like him like that. I like him this way. And I think for an event team, this is okay. If I were to use him on my main divisions team, maybe I will withstand the 68 physical contact and just go for the 87 deflecting and 92 reach, maybe. Those numbers you could reach them with Amorim. If you don't use Amorim, then the deflecting 87 is going to be 86. But more or less, it's more or less the same thing with everybody. But the guy, he has crazy stats. A player ID, a very, very good player ID. And he has long legs and long arms. Very, very interesting card. As you can see, I really like this guy because I went to build him almost completely. I'm missing only either one touch pass or outside curler, but I'm going to try and add one touch pass, because outside curler is very difficult to get, and he will not be the one getting that skill. It's if I get outside curler for goalkeepers, I'm going to save it for my first epic goalie. I don't have any epic. Oh yeah, I have Vitor Bahia, but I think he sucks. So yeah, remember that when you go for the English box, you end up getting a top tier goalkeeper, a very top AMF, and a top defender for events, very good midfielder for events. And you have Walker, top tier for divisions. You have Kudus, top tier for divisions. I don't have those cards yet, but when I get them, I'm probably gonna do something extra. Yeah, this guy. I changed his training a little bit to give him acceleration, which is better right now. And I end up having offensive awareness 96, which is crazy. So yeah, this card is quite interesting. He lost his jumping skills, but you know, on the ground he went bananas. I want to try this guy. He is completely trained because he was one of my main players before. Now he's a main event player. Outside curler, long range shooting, long range curler. He has one time shot, of course. Yeah. Soul control, double touch. It's a shame because he doesn't have the full Neymar's double touch, and he doesn't have Marseille turn. And it's very difficult to place those skills because I should remove outside curler with non-dominant leg precision medium. That's impossible. And I should remove the aerial superiority. But removing that for a center forward is so painful. And either way, I cannot add both skills, and I'm not gonna waste more resources on this guy. But I was just showing him to you because with acceleration, he kind of changed completely. Now, it is an option for divisions. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Let me see. Time almost over. I showed you a bunch of players from the English box. I think it's enough for you to understand how good that box is. Of course, I'm not talking to experienced players with lots of time in the game, because in my case, I have been playing for a long time, but I still enjoy very much improving my event teams. And this box is helping me to improve the English team, the Premier League team, not English team. And I'm also using Amorim. He's the coach. I think he's the coach for Manchester United, right? So now it's everything fits perfectly. And And yeah, I think it's better. I'm always saying this, but I think it's better to use your coins on things that are going to give you almost for sure something you want, or at least they're going to give you lots of resources. Going for epic players 90% of the time ends up in sadness and frustration, sour tasting feeling for a long time. I prefer to go for players of the week and this type of box because you always get something. In the end, players playing for a long time already have good teams, and the only problem is always getting resources to improve skills. So, I'm still trying to finish my main team, but I can't do it because I don't have GP and skills. So, or booster tokens. So, maybe it's better to concentrate on a small amount of players and not try to keep expanding the epic players. In the end, you won't be able to use them because you have just 23 guys, 24, can't remember, 26 on the team. Like 11 and what is this? 3, 6. So that's 12. Yeah, 23 guys. You only have 23 guys, and yeah, just in case I'm giving you that little bit of peace of my mind. Okay, now I'm going to go to my main team, and I'm going to show you just a little thing because I have some time. I changed trainings for Messi and Baggio, and I started removing physical contact because unless you want the players to jump a lot, physical contact lost lots of importance right now, and it's better to have acceleration and balance, especially acceleration. So Baggio is not below 70, is right there. And jumping is not important. It wasn't important before. He wasn't winning shit on the air, in the air. On the air is like radio. Ha! And I was using Baggio with not that much ball control. Now he has very, very, very good technique. Finishing is the same. It's just great. Passing is still good, but acceleration went completely crazy. Acceleration went from 90 to 95, balance 90 to 95, and yeah, now he's perfectly balanced for 2026. Think about what you're seeing. I'm going to give you the training just in case. Think about what you're seeing. Think about what 2026 eFootball demands, and you will find this Baggio one of the most interesting cards for the new gameplay. Very, very interesting. Still a viable option. And now I'm going to show you my new training for this thing. This is a thing. This is not a player anymore. This is a goddamn monster. Baggio is starting because he has Marseille turn. Once I get Marseille turn for Messi, I think probably he's gonna be back to be the main. But of course, Baggio is faster. So yeah, I don't know. All in all, Baggio is still a tiny tad better than this guy. But if we were to talk about center forward, second striker, then I think I would prefer Messi because speed won't be that much. It won't be that important, and Messi has 99 balance. 99 balance, better passing, better curl, set pieces. but especially 99 balance. Oh, that's crazy. So this is my new Messi. The other one was, oh yeah, the other one had like 80 physical contact. It was more physical contact, but difference between Messi and Baggio, which makes Messi a better center forward, is that Messi still has 76 physical contact. Now this card is perfectly fit for 2026. This is one of the best cards in the game right now. I'm gonna talk about this with my Spanish viewers because they need to know what I found. I mean, probably half of them already know, but this is a huge surprise for me how properly built this card is for every season. It's that good. I mean, balance 99 with acceleration 95 is stupid crazy good right now. But with 76 physical contact, this is just, it's incredibly stupid. I mean, it's good for us because a lot of people has this card because it was the best card to get when those packs were available. So these are the numbers. Just watch them at your own pace, like always. There you go. Those are the numbers. I'm going to show you the skills just in case, but this is already known. I'm going to replace Heel Trick for Marseille Turn. There is no other option. No other option. I'm not going to remove the outside curler. Long range shooting, soul control, and flip flap are like the main thing he was lacking. So Marseille Turn and outside curler. Heel Trick is going away, sadly. It would be good not to have deep in shot and maybe penalty specialist. I mean, for sure, deep in shot and penalty specialists are shit here. They took the space. They are taking the space of Heel Trick and some other maybe, yeah, Heel Trick and pinpoint crossing. Without those two, we could have like the perfect player. Perfect. So yeah, remember that. Baggio is still faster. Yeah, no physical contact. I mean, physical contact is 70, but he is quite faster. So Baggio is better in my opinion for the position of winger. Like, winger. Second striker to the side. And Messi is better for a center forward. Either way, I'm using both as wingers. Okay, so that's the training for these guys. And I have nothing. Oh, wait a second. I forgot about Szoboszlai. He's the best card from the English box. This guy went straight to my main team and he's the starter. So this is Szoboszlai. It's the same as the other one, but this one has more finishing, easier to reach, physical contact 75, more acceleration. If you try to leave the other one like this, he's gonna end up losing probably physical contact and passing. This one has better passing. That's important. And the other one has more speed and kicking power, but kicking power beyond 90 is just pointless. But the other one has more speed, but if you... No, it's impossible. No, the other one is just a lot faster. Yeah, a lot faster. But it's not that important because you don't want to run that crazy anymore. You just want to accelerate, and while reaching top speed, just stop, cut to the goal. Yeah, so this version is much better. And skills are the same because I just move the skills from the other Soboslai card to this one, so I didn't have to do anything. This guy has Marseille turn, complete Neymar's double touch, all shooting skills. He has one touch pass, through passing, weighted pass. It's a great card, great card. He needs the outside curler and the fighting spirit. Those are the skills. I'm gonna show you the numbers now, and that's it. These are the numbers for this version of Soboslai. A huge card for starting players and free-to-play players. Remember that going for the English box will give you your main winger or LMF, and it will give you Kudus here, and Kudus could easily be your main winger or DMF. It's a huge card. Kudus is a huge card. So I don't know what else to say, dudes. If you don't need highlighted cards anymore, then it's okay. And if you need them, you're building a team and you still have coins and you don't go for the English box, then there's going to be crying and complaints, and I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I already did what I had to do, which is informed you of how good a 9 good player out of 11 box is. How good that box is with 9 good players out of 11. Yeah, I was trying to build a very difficult phrase and I just forgot the beginning. Mother of God. It's a second language after all, you know? Well, dudes, that's it. I hope this was useful for you. If you have questions, opinions, whatever, send them to the message section. Of course, I hope you enjoy this thing, and we're gonna see each other probably tomorrow or Friday when I analyze the new players of the week, and maybe by then I'm gonna have Kudus or Havertz, so maybe I can give you a finished version for those players, for those cards. All right, dudes, I'll see you next time.